You think this has anything to do with a six-pack? Like anything. It has nothing to do with a flat stomach and muscles and the whole thing. The whole thing that people see when they look at me, when they look at how much I post about how much I love the gym, when they look at how much time I spend on the gym, time I spend eating, time I spend taking care of myself in that way, and they see you walking around and they think to themselves, what is wrong with this guy? When did our society become so twisted? When did our society become about like, hey, if you drink, you're a trustworthy person? People tell me that, like, you don't drink anymore? You know, I don't trust people that don't drink. What is that? How did we get there? How did we get to the place where those that drink alcohol are more trustworthy than those that take care of their bodies and actually just don't engage in all that degenerate behavior that they used to engage in? How did we get here? How did we get, sorry, just adjusting the lights. How did we get to this place where guys see me, and it's guys only for now, I guess, you know, everyone else just, I don't know, keeps their opinion to themselves, which is great. Nobody asked you, you know, nobody solicited your advice. They come up to me and they're like, yo, man, you should stop gymming. I should turn around and say, you freaking fat person, you should stop eating. You've got boobs and you're a man. Your gut's hanging over your belly. You probably haven't seen your tool in since your teens. And this is the society we live in that celebrates, hey, you know what? Even mothers do it, even parents do it all the time. Hey, you've had a great week at school. Let's go and celebrate, my kids. Let's go and eat some trash. Let's go and open dustbins called KFC. Let's go and open debonairs. Basically, jump into the dustbin and eat trash, and then call it a celebration. It is a problem. I grew up like that. We grew up having 21-piece buckets and thinking, wow, this is what we want when we grow up. More of this nonsense. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy world. And now what's better? Is it better that I go to the gym? Or is it better that I take a pill in order to get through a day? Because I've got them. I can bring them out now. I've got depression pills. I've got anxiety pills. I've got pills that help me sleep. I've got pills that help me wake up. Because the ones that help me sleep knock me out that much. So is it better that I live on pharmaceuticals? Or is it better if I just go to the gym and I exert myself and I wake up really early and I take care of my family and I barely wipe the sweat off of my brow from working so hard, and I stick with it, and I come home and I put my frustrations from the day aside and I spend time and I tuck my son in and I'm gentle with him, and you know, I spend time with my daughter and she's still in speech therapy and I'm walking that road with her, and my wife is not really, you know, she's going through her own things, she's going through her own struggles, and I'm there with her. And even if that turns into, you know, animosity towards me, like any married person will tell you, you two get into fights, I can still walk that road. I can walk it now. I can walk it because I'm taking care of myself, so I can take care of the people around me. I'm not beefing with everyone, wondering like, why is the world against me, where I'm the common denominator in all of the situations that are causing me pain and grief. Is it better that I manage it with healthy means, going to the gym? Or is it better if I live according to the world standard of sucking on every single pill that I can find? That I run away every 6 to 7 days, I'm in a bar drinking because I've convinced myself that I enjoy it. I have people I still think that way. Oh, I enjoy alcohol, so I should drink. And we're talking about something that knocks you out. It literally takes you out for a couple of days. Like, even if you have a couple of sips, you are just not 100%. You're like max 80 something, even after one or two, because hey, yeah, okay, some people go far overboard, but you've convinced yourself, right, that you're not that bad. 2 6-packs in a weekend. Hey, you used to do a lot more when you were in college. It's terrible. It's deplorable. It's shameful. It's like pointless. I was looking at how much I probably have spent since I started drinking, and let alone drinking, doing drugs, which I've since stopped. I've since, started walking this path of sobriety and realized how much extra income I have just from that. The fact that I have been drinking since I was probably like 20, and I'm 16 years later. Like, how much money have you spent? Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, this month I can't make rent, I can't pay medical aid, but over the course of my adult life I've spent north of 100,000 rand just drinking, just poisoning myself literally, so that I can wake up in the morning a lesser man or a lesser person. Is that better? Is it better than just waking up on time, really early, really grateful that you even have breath in your nose, and you just take every moment in as a gift, and you start and you write down and you journal and you pour your heart out to God, and then thereafter you've taken this weight off of your shoulders. Now you need to put good stuff in, right? You start putting water in, you're drinking whatever it is, a liter when you wake up. And then the next thing, you are on your knees, you're praying, you're talking to God, you're reading the Bible. The next thing, you're reading something that's, it just fills you up. It just gives you something. That's how you start your day. You don't start by popping a pill. You don't start by medicating or having to get over a hangover and eat trash again just to get over the hangover. You start strong. You start because that's who you've told yourself you are. Aren't you sick of being the guy who just can barely get over a hangover? And I can drink, man. I can do that thing very well. I learned it from my papa, and he was good at it, and I can be good at it. But it's pointless. It's fruitless. Don't you just want to be the person who wins and wins and wins again? How many friends I know who've lost their education, got kicked out of varsity because they got drunk? How many friends I know who have lost their jobs because they got drunk, got to work drunk? Flippin' saw a guy walking at like probably 7:30 in the morning, holding and go to a quart of beer, a 750 ml bottle of Black Label, crossing the street, probably going to work. Just the other day. How many of them are there out there? How many addicts are there out there who just need something, man? Even if it's one, guys, to be dead honest with you, even if you say to yourself, I don't drink every day, but today I feel like I need one to escape. Or I feel like I enjoy drinking, so I'm going to just smash one bottle. Is that better? Because you're an addict. You need something that's outside of yourself, that is unhealthy, to level you out, to balance you out. I'm sick and tired of that life. And I'm finding men and guys out there who have put up a stand, and I'm putting those men around me. I'm building those men around me so that I can stay on that path. My son deserves it. My daughter deserves it. Yes, I can drink, I can control my alcohol. What happens to them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in their lives when they are exposed to alcohol? And worse, because the culture that we're going in is going to the drain. It's going to the trash. I have one beer now and then, a glass of wine. My son thinks to himself, and he's offered a pill at some point or some powder, and he just imbibes. It's like dad gets his joy from taking something in, so why don't I? You think that you can handle it, but what about those who are watching you? I've been down that road. I've been that kid. Stop wasting your life. Just think of it. Think of the things that you could do and be if you just put that one part of your life aside, that alcohol, that nonsense, and you picked up daily habits that feed you as opposed to you paying for them to destroy you. Culture is whack. It's way out of whack. If you want to jump on this train is going forward. It's never going back. I'm not losing ever again. It's the hardest thing in my mind to think I'm going to be sober for the rest of my life, but it's the easiest thing in my mind to know that I'm going to walk towards a better me every single day. Believe that. Watch this. Watch this. And if you're feeling that spirit, if you're on that thing as well, that you just want to win, you just want to be better in your own body, you want to be better outside for work, you want to be better for those around you, you want to change the world and make it a better place, join me. Put aside your vices. Get good, healthy habits that build your mind, build your heart, that heal you, that change you, that make you a better person. And get on that train and refuse to get off. Let's get it.